Thank you very much. Thank you. Enjoy yourself, everybody. Yeah, rowdy crowd tonight. I love that. Welcome. Be honest, you're here for the AC, aren't you? Yeah, I know. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the Tonight Show. You're here. You made it. Thank you for watching at home. Woo. That massive heat wave is across the country continuing. More than 200 million Americans getting slammed by scorching hot temperatures. Yep, Amazon already has a new TV series, The Summer I Turned Sweaty. And it's not just here. Over in Finland, they broke a record with their 16th consecutive day above 30 degrees Celsius. Americans heard and like, yeah, we have no idea how much that is. What is it? Like, times it by 50? What is it? Yeah, this type of heat is very serious. For instance, if you stay in the sun for too long and you're asked, did you go to Epstein Island, you might say crazy stuff like this.
I never had the privilege of going to his island.
There you go. Yeah. Privilege. Yeah, guys, right now, millions of Americans are dealing with an intense heat wave with temperatures along the East Coast nearing triple digits. I saw some products are releasing special ads reminding people to stay safe. For example, here, check out this first one I saw.
Powerade. Power through and beat the heat.
Yeah. It's nice. Here's another one here.
Banana boat. Save your skin and love the sun.
It's cool. Here's another one.
DoorDash. It's 100 degrees. If you want pad thai, pick it up yourself, Cole.
That was kind of intense. That one. Here's another one over here.
Campbell's Chunky Clam Chowder. Who the buys this in a heat wave?
All right, come on.
Help, freak.
Come on, I don't know what's going on with these. Here's one more.
Dasani. Even with this heat, still no.
All right, well, come on. Come on. That's not nice. Well, guys, Jeffrey Epstein continues to dominate the news, and Trump just suggested that Democrats could have planted his name in the Epstein files. Nancy Pelosi and Bernie Sanders were like, trust us, if we knew how to work a computer, we would have. Yeah, Trump went from saying there are no files to I'm not in the files to I'm only in there because the files were changed. By next week, we're going to find out that Trump is Jeffrey Epstein. And you go... Meanwhile, Vice President J.D. Vance said that Trump has nothing to hide in the Epstein case. Actually, it was a pretty interesting exchange. First, Vance said, when it comes to Jeffrey Epstein, the president has nothing to hide. And Trump said, damn right. And Vance said, this is a witch hunt, and the president is an open book. And Trump said, preach, J.D. Then Vance said, in fact, Trump's so innocent, he's going to demand the Justice Department release every name on the list. And Trump said, now, hold on just a minute. And Vance said, go ahead, subpoena his phone records. You'll find he never once called, texted, or slipped into Epstein's DMs. Then Trump yelled, OMG, where's my phone, and get me a sledgehammer. Then Vance said, and he's definitely not been trying to distract us from the scandal. And finally, Trump screamed, check out this meme and get it trending. Interesting. This is going viral. A mayoral candidate in Massachusetts named Jeffrey Epstein with a G. Can you imagine? He's doing his best to remind voters that he is not Jeffrey Epstein with a J. I'm not sure what's worse, that his last name is Epstein or that he spells Jeffrey with a G. It's like... Fortunately for him, though, he's running against another candidate, Jeffrey Dahmer. And there you go with that one. Guys, everyone is talking about the Netflix series Trainwreck. And there are these documentaries about pop culture stories that are considered train wrecks. They've done one on the infamous poop cruise and the Balloon Boy scandal. Yeah, I bet when Donald Trump heard this, he was... I'm sorry. Trump. I meant Trump. Not truck. There was a typo on the prompter. This is not my fault. Can we just go back for a sec?
Yeah. Hey, Jimmy, Netflix just released a trailer for their next Trainwreck episode, and, well, you should see this.
Okay, let's take a look.
I'll never forget where I was when it happened. Up until that point, it was just like any other show.
Then, everything changed forever. The teleprompter had a typo.
Or did it?
Yeah. I bet when Donald Trump
heard this, he was like, truck. There was a typo on the prompter. That wasn't my fault.
Listen, I'm not accusing anyone, but from my spot, I can see that prompter perfectly. And I'm telling you, there was no typo. I saw the word Trump, not truck. It was Jimmy, he messed up.
Jimmy Fallon's prompter gate has gripped the world. Let's go to the table. Guys, did Jimmy make a mistake or was it a typo?
It was Jimmy's mistake, no doubt about it.
That is absolutely ridiculous. It was obviously a typo by the prompter guy.
Everyone had an opinion. And you gotta understand what else was happening at the time. I mean, Fantastic Four had just come out, Labubu dolls were all the rage, and then this. If you want the truth, you gotta track down the prompter guy.
I'm here to set the record straight. It was my fault. I made the typo. Jimmy was flawless as usual, and not to mention he looked great in that suit. What? Don't.
Jimmy?
No, it's not me.
I might skip that one. I don't know if I'm ready for that. Let's move on. Hey, I saw that the CEO of Boeing said 2025 could be the company's turnaround year. I'm sorry. Could be? It's never good when a company that makes planes has a comeback story. Hey, well, this is fun. Today is National Chicken Wing Day. Woo! I love chicken wings. They come in so many different options. There's original, extra crispy, and my favorite, Nashville hot. That's a good one. And finally, at an amusement park in Ohio, a new roller coaster just stranded riders for the 4th time since it opened last month. But don't worry, they're claiming 2025 could be their turnaround year. We have a great show. Give it up on the roads, everybody!
The man in hand and booming, schooling, reaching, teach the blind to find a way from A to Z, and he's the most of both. Loud and proud, the gain and reign never remain. When I do that thing, the heat is on, you feel the fire.
Oh! What a show we have for you tonight! He is an Oscar winner who voices Mr. Wolf in the new animated movie The Bad Guys 2, which is in theaters this Friday. Sam Rockwell is here tonight! She stars in the new horror movie Together, which is in theaters tomorrow, one of our favorites. Alison Brie is joining us! And we got great stand-up comedy from Drew Dunn! Oh, my goodness. And we've got very special guest announcers filling in for our usual announcer, Steve Higgins. They're the hosts of the very successful podcast, Giggly Squad. Hannah Berner and Paige DeSorbo are here! Hi, guys! Oh, come on. The best. Thank you.
Thank you, Jimmy.
Thank you for being our guest announcers tonight.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah.
Are we giving different energy?
You're giving different energy, yeah. Were you nervous doing it? Was it easy? Do you feel the audience love right there?
I loved it. As a former 8th grade class president who used to do the school announcements, I loved it.
Yeah. There you go. See what you did? I'm always happy to see you guys. So much has happened since the last. You were here in April. I know you have you're a New York Times bestseller. I saw that your book How to Giggle. You made the Time 100 Creators list of world's most influential digital voices. What's going on?
It's not because we came on this show right before that.
No, it's not because of that. No. Paige, I was excited about you. Fans were excited. You were on Love Island briefly.
Briefly. I had to step away in the middle of it.
What actually happened?
Well, I fainted.
You're okay.
I wasn't there.
Yes, and it was just so hot out, and my shoes were actually metallic, and I was microwaving my toes. And so I said, guys, I'm going down. Yeah. I'm gonna need a minute.
She lost a limb for Love Island.
Oh my goodness.
I thought they'd fix it in post. They didn't.
But it was fun though. Besides cooking yourself. And Hannah, did I just read this that you got your driver's license?
Thank you this week. Thank you.
Yeah. No one was clapping.
You know,
No one was clapping.
No one clapped.
No one was clapping. Yeah, you're welcome.
I'd love to say it's because I'm a native New Yorker that took so long. I'm 22. But it's because I just don't believe in myself.
Oh, my God. Paige, have you driven with Hannah?
No. And I don't plan on it unless I'm on fire.
It might happen. The weather's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Congrats on your sleepwear line. What do you?
Oh, thank you.
Is it Daphne?
Yes.
What is Daphne? What's that name come from?
Named after my cat.
Come on.
Yeah, she's gorgeous.
You crushed it, and it's sold out.
Yes, it's sold out. We're restocking August 26th.
Hey, congrats on that. That's awesome. And Hannah, you're on a comedy tour this fall, buds. None of my business. And you just added November 8th. You're at Carnegie Hall. Come on. Yes. I'm so happy for all your success. We're going to go take a commercial break. When we come back, we're going to play a game. Can you stick around and play with us?
Of course.
All right, guys, more with Tonight Show. More Tonight Show.